the YT administrator is very strict. The protocols, the rules and guidelines. Oh my gosh, name it, a lot. Okay, like so I have here the examples, guys. Okay, I've written the examples so that I will never think over and over again, right? So it's very difficult to think on the spot. So I must have prepare the equations, reactions, and then we can solve that without looking, and then after that we can compare by looking na, because there's no challenge if you try to look first and then, di ba? So we will never learn. You get the point? After na ako masagot ta, di ba? Oh. Practice the culture and attitude. Solve first before looking. Okay? Like that. To test your, comprehension ability or IQ. Okay? Ganon. Now, show the products. Oh, okay, this is show the product. Test 1. Show the products. Ganon. Show the products. Show the products and identify what types of acids and bases. Oh, identify. Grabe naman, show the products. Ganon. Show the products. Tapos agad mga talaga ha. Show the products and identify the acids. Identify the acids and the bases. Ganon. Okay. Number 1. I have here ammonia plus water. Let's analyze one by one. Ammonia plus water. What is the product? What are the products? Ammonia plus water. Hindi lang sa siya, guys. Okay, so you could imagine that this one, Okay, if you donate proton from water, the water will become one atom only, and this HO, it's logical. It will become OH negative, right? And then you give the proton to ammonia. But take note, this hydrogen will receive the proton from the proton of hydrogen. It will become NH5. Now take note, NH5 is logical or not? There's no compound NH5 exists in the planet Earth. Okay, it's only up to 4. We have the ammonia itself. First we have the amine, NH2. Second, we have the ammonia, NH3. And third, we have the NH4 max. And there's no NH5, or what we call as nitrogen pentahydroxide, right? Mabili siya. Nitrogen pentahydroxide. Kaloka. This is non-metal and non-metal. Ano nito po that one? Penta man siya 5. So it's not logical. So we can never use water as a proton donor. Okay, and now we try to reverse. Ganon. Okay, reverse. Now if I will say ganon, okay, so I will try to make ammonia first. Ammonia, if I will give one proton to water, it will become H3O. You get the point? Now it will become amine. Okay, amine. This amine is really existing also in this inorganic equation. Amine. The component, the base component of our essential amino acids and non-essential amino acids in our body for the production of protein to make us strong. That's amine. Okay? But in here, this is more organic. Right? We can never produce NH2. It's not practical. Okay, again, reverse. Ganun siya, guys. Nung makalingaw siya, in fairness, it's just fun. There's a lot of fun in the street. Okay, like that. So again, reverse. Okay, going back to water. Diba? Since I said a while ago that I have to donate the 2 protons of water, it will become HO. How about I will only donate 1? Okay? I will donate 1. Okay, I will donate one proton of hydrogen lang talaga siya in ammonia. So it will become NH4. And then this will become OH. Right? So, practical. Okay, this is ammonium. Okay, this is practical. Ammonium. Okay? And this is OH. Ammonium is somewhat acidic. Okay, like that. Okay? And I will transfer this into our product. So this will become ammonium. NH4, and this will become positive because accepting the proton from one proton of hydrogen in the water, you give. Okay? Plus OH na siya because it has given the other H and then OH. And then it will become negative. Okay. Not positive. Okay? Like that because it will direct this, there's negative 2 here for oxygen. Okay? And negative 1 because it has been shared also something like that. Okay? For example, it's water. Oxygen, hydrogen, ganon. Diba? The other hydrogen will be there. So, OH na siya. Napilay. Napilay. Meaning, so wala na siya balance sa pikas. Nakala na siya. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ganon. Na 6 siya. And then, because napilay ang usa, nga gikuha jud niya dito sa pikas sa ammonia, now it will become negative, the charge. Okay? This excess negative electrons. Ganon. Ganon siya. So we can say, guys, na ang originate of proton ang water. So water, see, water is acting as a Bronsted-Lowry acid. But imagine, based on our concept, water is not an acid. But based on the Bronsted-Lowry principle, it will become an acid. Okay? Now, it will become an acid, something like that, and it will yield an OH. So, OH is our conjugate, negative charge conjugate base. Okay, OH negative is the conjugate base of our Bronsted-Lowry, which is the water. Okay, ganon. Now, since ammonia receive the proton, so ammonia is our proton acceptor. So if you receive the proton, so this is now the Bronsted-Lowry base, our ammonia. Bronsted-Lowry base. Not Bronsted, ha? Bronsted, not Bronsted. Bronsted-Lowry base. And now, it will produce an ammonium because it receives, it will become positive. So very easy. If receive, positive. If take away, negative. Parang ganon. Okay? So meaning to say, ammonium positive 1 or positive alone is the conjugate acid because positive ang charge. Conjugate acid of the Bronsted-Lowry base. Ganon. So in my number 1, I can say the acid, sir, is the water, the base, the ammonia, the conjugate acid is the ammonium positive, and the conjugate base is the hydroxide, sir. Ganon. And number 2, papasok na ito eh. Gagawin space akong whiteboard. Hindi ko matagbaw. Okay, guys? Ganon. So, number 2. Okay? I show the products. At the same time, I identify what kinds of acids and bases. So, I clearly follow the instructions completely. Okay. Number 2. Ganon. So, hydrochloric acid, which is a strong acid, by definition. Okay? Plus water. So, bigaon kayo ang water. Sometimes it can act as an acid, can act as a base. Neutral maguli ang property, neutral. So, tungkol sa pH na 7. Okay, more bigaon kayo siya. Okay, HCl plus water. Okay, ganon. So, take note again. For example, what among them, or who among them is the proton donor? Okay, first option. If this water will give 1 proton to the HCl, what will happen? It will become H2Cl. And H2Cl is not existing as a compound in the planet Earth. Illogical. So meaning to say, this water will never donate proton. Okay? Since this will never donate proton, sure it will accept proton. But let's prove. Okay? Let's prove pa. Okay, now going to HCl. Okay, HCl, if you try to donate proton, what will happen? So if you donate proton, the H2O will accept. Okay, and then this will become chloride anymore, will be detached in the compound because there's only one H. Okay, so it will become the product like this. Chloride. Why chloride? Because it is negative, because chlorine is electronegative. Okay? like this. Electronegative meaning the excess electrons or not shared electrons, let us say, going back to himself alone, directed toward the element. That's the electronegativity principle. Okay, like that. So chloride negative plus nakakaloka. Then H will be